Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. It's your boy Castle Train, and with another superficial video for you. I know you dig it, and I know you can. Who the fuck is Joe Wicks, and why is everyone getting butthurt about what he's saying about calories in and calories out? I mean, obviously, I'm genuinely aware of who the fuck Joe Wicks is, but this is like the latest meme in the fitness world. Whether Joe believes calories exist, or Joe doesn't believe, or Joe now believes that calories exist, and now we're all commenting on it. I'm not going to make any comment on it. I'm just bringing it up as a segue. I don't really give a fuck. Joe, you do what you want, man. You sell your videos, you sell your recipes, you make your paper, boo boo. If you have a problem with what Joe's saying, just produce better content. Enter the argument, persuade people otherwise. Maybe one day you'll also have a platform with $15 million cash. Joe's crushing it, you're not. So, crush it, bear. Obviously, a lot of the things that he's saying is a pile of shite, but then a lot of what gets said in the fitness industry is a steaming heap of shite as well. So what I'm going to use as a segue towards is to maybe help you to think differently about whose content you're taking in, or whose information you're taking in, and how to be a better discerning consumer. So, first of all, when someone comes up on your Facebook feed, Instagram feed, YouTube feed, trough feed, do you instantly just listen to what they say and go, oh, I didn't know that, that's an interesting fact? Basically what we're talking about here, what we're thinking about is, what's the barrier to entry here? Is there anything to stop this person from spouting whatever they're spouting? Is there any kind of barrier to entry? Have you maybe went and looked at who that person is? What's their credentials? What's their track history? Have they shown a consistent outcome-based measure we can look at in strength training? Do they constantly get people stronger? Are their athletes performing well? If they're in strength and conditioning, do they produce good performances? Is there a good buzz around them from their athletes? Are they involved in successful teams on a regular basis? In the fat loss industry, or I say industry, in the fat loss circus, are they producing consistent fat loss? Are people who follow their advice getting leaner? Are they staying lean? Do you know people who are maybe, what's the peer review as it is? What's the word of mouth? Do you know people who are in this field? Can you maybe ask their opinion? Or are you just simply scrolling down Facebook? You see a video, it's got lots of likes, it's got lots of comments, and you just take it verbatim. What's the process of this? Are you filtering what you're listening to, or do you have some kind of critical thought process behind your decision-making process? Are you going to work with a personal trainer just because he's lean and he's in your gym? That's not a very good fucking process. I mean, there's a little bit of critical thought there, going to the lean guy rather than going to the fat guy, but that's not due diligence. One guy's got the outcome you want, so that's a plus in that you can see they have the results. It's like going to a trainer who's strong. If you want to get stronger, they also got themselves strong, so they have some kind of idea, but it doesn't mean that they're going to be good at getting other people strong. So you need to look more into depth about where you're getting your information from and how you're filtering that out. There's a bunch of biases that you need to have in the back of your head. There's the availability heuristic. So Joe Wicks obviously has a massive profile, so he's going to be popping up in your Instagram feed, your Facebook feed on a fairly regular basis. So he says something about calories, and all of a sudden that's basically what my Facebook feed is made up of. Facebook feed is fucking shite anyway, but now Joe Wicks is a thing. The fact that I actively don't intake information from the fitness industry. I stay away from it. When I take in information from the fitness industry, as it were, I might watch some Hodge Twins because they're funny and I enjoy them. But I'll generally read textbooks, I'll read journals, I'll talk to people that I think I know that I can respect their opinion, maybe bounce ideas off them. But I don't go on Instagram, fitness Instagrams, or watch fitness YouTubers. Because outside of a few golden nuggets, you're wading through shite. So why wade through shite when there's verifiable sources of information in the form of textbooks, in the form of trainers with actual qualifications, trainers with actual experience, trainers with actual knowledge. Here's the next thing I wanted to put across. If you're a client, if you're someone who's paying money, or maybe you're not paying money, maybe you're just new to the field, and you're wanting to get information to kind of know where you're going, you're kind of DIYing it. Why are you DIYing it? Why not just pay a bit of money? Why not just do a bit of due diligence around the information source you can get and go somewhere that's reputable, and rather than trying to sift and wade through shit, spending time that could be probably spent better elsewhere, and just like, as soon as you're willing to pay for information, that eliminates a fuckload of bullshit. So if you're willing to pay for information, and then you're willing to do your due diligence as a customer to then go to a reputable source, to someone who knows what they're doing, who's qualified, who basically ticks a whole bunch of boxes that you can do as a customer or as a consumer to make sure you're getting a good quality of product, you take that due diligence, you take that money, and you're going to bypass 95% of the shit that everyone else is wading through. Let Joe Wicks do Joe Wicks. Fuck him. I don't give a shit about who the fuck's Joe Wicks. Who the fuck's this guy, that guy, this guy on Facebook? It's all just shit. You need to concentrate on what you want to get out of it. So if you want to get leaner, you want to get the best information going, do some due diligence, and be willing to pay for that information, rather than going to fitness YouTubes, fitness Instagrams, fitness Facebooks, and listen to a bunch of talking heads. The thing is, you're not even going to take the fucking advice anyway. You're not going to value the advice, because you paid fuck all for it. So if you pay nothing for a commodity, it has no value. There is no intrinsic value for that. If you do your research, and you go and hire a good trainer, and you pay £100 for an hour training session, you're going to do what that fucker says, because you're going to value their fucking input. So next time you're thinking about going towards a problem, whether it's fitness, health, strength, whatever it is, think about the process that you're engaging in. Do you think spending like 20 hours a week imbibing information on T-Nation, Juggernaut, bodybuilding.com, Omar Smurf's program, or the YouTube channel, Calgary Strength, whatever. Like, some of these information sources are fucking outstanding. Calgary Strength's a fucking great channel. JTS do a bunch of good shit. But are you going to reach the same level as someone who has years and years of experiential information that they've gained themselves from working with people, working with themselves, and also their formal education on top of their own additional reading? Probably not. So if you're not looking to go down that route of being a trainer, being a coach, being an expert, then maybe stop fucking about. Put your money where your mouth is. Hire someone. Cut the shite. You gotta value your time. And if your time's not worth anything, then you spend your time upskilling yourself. But if your time is worth something, then maybe stop fucking around and hire someone that knows what they're doing. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Marquise. You are watching Cast Iron Strength. If you like what you've seen, give us a like. If you didn't like what you've seen, I don't give a fuck. Leave a comment. We can have a discussion. Thanks very much for watching. I'll check you in the next one. Goodbye.